Hello everyone, JSbricks here, and today we're looking at set number 76148, Spider-Man vs. Doc Ock. This set came out in 2020, cost 20 USD, so about 19, 18, 15 British pound. For me it cost 15 quid. Not sure how much it would cost in Canada, and comes with 3 minifigures. Now, the only reason why an adult or a teen should be buying this set is the minifigures, so let's get right on to them. Now, first up here, we have we have SpiderGirl. Black legs, boring. Black arms, boring. But this amazing back detail with this beautiful spider piece. She doesn't have a double-sided head, but she's got a nice brown ponytail. Spider eyes, and this amazing... She looks to be, like, tanned underneath there with brown lips. So she's clearly not white. And the reason why I bring that up is the closest I can get to a Spider-Man-esque character that's female is Julia Carpenter. However, Julia Carpenter's white, a ginger, and the black on this suit should be white and the white on the suit should be black. If it was Julia Carpenter. It's almost a like dark-skinned color palette swapped version of Julia Carpenter's suit. I don't know, maybe this is Julia Carpenter and I'm missing something. I don't know, you guys are going to have to help me that down below. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of her. But yeah, again, you guys, I'm no expert. You guys are going to have to let me know down below who this Spider-Girl is meant to be. But nevertheless, she's an amazing figure, by the Lord. She's got this beautiful leg, beautiful torso detail, face detail. And for a junior set, not a junior set, for like a small 15 quid set, it's a pretty badass minifigure. And here is Dr. Octavius. Or Otto Octavius. Let's start with the big thing, the arms. I don't like the new piece here being used for the Doc Ock arms. I really don't. I prefer the old Doc Ock arms used in the Ultimate Spider-Man set, where you had the peg at the back, the Technic peg, and you could spin them, but you could also rotate them. Because with this, you can only really go backwards, forwards like that. You can't really spin them, which sucks. On the older models, you could. Don't know why they changed it out for this piece. But, it's better than the Doc Ock we got in the Junior set, because he just had, clanker arms. It's the best way, I think, to get him, and I'll get to that more in the opinions area. Pretty agonizing stickers here, here, and here. Amazing belt printing, torso printing. I love the head and the hair. And taking that all off him, we can see he has pretty good back printing and an adorable back face print. Oh my god. He's got the double chin and everything. And sticking this on here, he just looks so mildly annoyed, but then taking it off, he looks like he's about to cry. So yeah, that's Dr. Otto Octavius, looking a bit freaky, a bit spunky, but I like him. And yeah, moving on to the next fig. And here is Spider-Man. Spider-Man does whatever a Spider-Man can. Starters, looking brighter than ever. Dual molded blue and red legs. Okay back printing. Better than the older ones, but, I never liked the back of that Spider-Man. I've really never liked that back spider, but never mind. Coming up close, you can see, the nice detail they put in to the torso, the amazing Spider-Man symbol, and the nice reflective sheen in his eyes. However, that's all I've really got to say about this figure that's positive. He's a bit too common for me. Also, hopefully I will be picking up the Venomsaurus Rex when it comes round, so hopefully you guys will see that video come out soon. Other than that, let's move on to the build. Here it is. For starters, you can kind of pretty stable, oddly enough, actually, for a small 20 quid set. Got some engine detail under here. Stud shooters. Yeah, stud shooters do stud shooters. They're not so bad here, because I don't really care too much for the build, so, You know, when I don't care too much for a build and I got a set for the figures, I don't really mind. It seems a bit harsh on the set because it's not a bad build. It's just not my cup of tea. My cup of tea is very bitter, actually. Got the 4 spider eyes here. And lifting the camera up just a bit so I can get a slightly adjusted angle. There we go. Slightly adjusted angle. Oh, bugger. Bit of a smooth desk. You can see you got some spider details up top. Sort of looks like a spider. Nice back, I guess, sticker. A few stickers on the set. There, and the one up front. Don't really like them. And yeah, at first glance, you'll say it's just another crappy bike build. Send it to the mixer. But if you pop this off the side, and pop this off the side, and pop them together, we can actually end up, and then, you know, just move these around a bit, and ta-da! We have, I think this is meant to be a mech, so we'll look at the bike first. Here's the bike, without all the extra attachments. Actually looks a lot smoother now. Give you an idea of how oversized it is, however, we shall go ahead and pop Peter, I think it's BJ Parker, on here. And yeah, you can just see it's huge. Give you an idea of how huge from the side, at least. I shall bring up everyone's favorite comparison fig, Jimbo. Yeah, it's him again, and yeah, it's a pretty huge bike. It's a bit awkward when you have these out here, and I don't know why these studs were left undone. But yeah, not good. Not as bad as this. They call this a spider thingy. I don't know what they actually call this, but in the instruction manuals, it tells you to put SpiderGirl there and hobble it along like that, kind of as a spider, and there's a comparison with Gordon. And really, it's just not. I don't. Yeah, that's that. It's nothing special. Sometimes that happens when you take apart. When that happens, you just, you know, see double-sided Technic pins, which are slightly more irritating than normal ones. And then you just sort of plop it back on. I personally like to turn these legs up like that. There's no really right way to do it. And then I personally like to have the legs point forwards and back. Just gives it a nice bit of dimension to it. But yeah, there it is with spider on it. It peed on it. Yeah, it's alright, I guess. It's got a nice use of the technique of the Nexonite shield there in blue. This bit here is actually noticeably flimsy because of its connection. And when you do have him held on properly, he can't quite reach the studs. Also, sometimes if you have these have that they do that for starters, they fall off. But also sometimes you have them a bit too close to the ground, it just drags. Just to point out, it's a pretty clever build how they did these, using this piece here to kind of connect them up. And I do like the nice webbing there. I also like the nice use of these bigger wheels and the way they were put together. And yeah, it's actually not that thick of a build. It's just really tall. Like, ridiculously tall. But you guys know what time it is. And here is everything lined up together. And it's time to come to a decision. We're going to start with the minifigures. I'm going to give it 8 out of 10. It's a pretty cheap and easy way to get Doc Ock. The only other way was in a pretty bad junior set where he wasn't even that good with the arms. And the rest of the points are just for, what, again, Julia Carpenter SpiderGirl? Or could be something I'm missing. I'm not too sure. Marvel isn't really my area of expertise. Design? I'll give it a 4 out of 10. It's not a bad design set at all. It's just not that good in my eyes. So playability, I give it a 10 out of 10. You get the bad guy, you get to split apart the vehicle, you know. I've tested this with my baby brother. He still comes back to play for it. I had him addicted to it for a week, and he's 2. So, you know, all in all, 24 out of 30. Now, again, that doesn't speak for my opinions, just objectively what I think. All in all, if you're a collector and you're looking for a pretty easy way to get the Doc Ock, the SpiderMan, and the SpiderGirl, get this set. Like, seriously, it's an exclusive SpiderGirl. She's probably never going to come out again. Doc Ock might show up again, the value in the set. But other than that, you should, you know, it's pretty collectible. I wouldn't get it if you're not after the figures. If you're looking for a quick present for your kids, on the other hand, definitely pick this up. It'll keep them entertained for a good few hours. Other than that, though, I'm JSbricks. Let me know if you have kids in the comments down below. Just wondering, out of sheer curiosity. Other than that, I've been your wonderful host, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Ta-ta!